And we welcome you back to Wake Med Soccer Park, Cary, North Carolina, for game number 5 from this pitch. It's the second session of games, if you will. In the first round, Liga Foot 7 was victorious 6-3, while Abarrotera Hidalgo CF fell 4-1. As we take a look at the standings, this is Group A. Abarrotera, Hidalgo, La Bombonera, Mississauga Dolphins, and Liga Foot are the teams in this group. Liga Foot 7 defeated Mississauga Dolphins 6-3. It's the name of the Sevens League worldwide, Liga Foot 7, so they're about representing that level internationally, is what that name comes from. A powerhouse in Mexican 7-a-side soccer. Then on the other side is Abarrotera, which started about 10 years ago as close friends playing for fun at a local venue known as Las Conchitas. They've grown from there. They lost to La Bombonera, the reigning champions, 4-1 earlier. For Liga Foot 7, Herbert de Souza, Lucas Silva, Kleber de Silva, Hagan de Andrade, Jose Nildo Fio, and Daniel Quintana Solares are the field players. Rodrigo de Silva is the starting keeper. For Abarrotera, Eric Ponce Cervantes, Baruch Ochoa Areza, Walter Iobi, Arturo Valle, Alexis Espinosa Rios, and Jose Valdez Yoregui are the field starters, and Bernardino Valdovinos is the keeper. After Hugo Murgo Rios started the earlier contest. Just about set for action, as it is 81 and sunny. It's been 81, a pretty steady temperature. It was 81 when we left the pitch at about 1:45 for a little break, and now we pick back up the action. Pat McAfee show was going on earlier. Kincafa got the 3-1 victory today. It's a 48-team tournament. The women's play starts tomorrow. There's a 16-team bracket. Ryan Sigich is the referee. A little delay to this start. Breeze picking up. Delayed start here, just getting ready for kickoff. Target time is how these games end. You add a goal to the leading team's score, and that's your target score. First team to hit that target score is the winner. Abarrotera Hidalgo CF in the blue, set to kick off. And just behind us on the neighboring pitch, elsewhere in Group A, we just heard over the loudspeaker, La Bombonera is already on the board against the Mississauga Dolphins. La Bombonera, the reigning champion. Abarrotera with first possession, a quick shot saved. By the way, the in-stadium scoreboard has been fixed from our earlier contests. You can see it counting up now in the top left of your screen, though we do have a player down for Abarrotera. And everyone helped to their feet. Running substitutions here. That was Arturo Baye down. Now a free kick. Long shot saved. Diving attempt for Rodrigo de Silva. And another free coming up. Kind of a choppy start here. Arturo Baye back on the pitch for Abarrotera. Left injured moments ago. Number 10 in the number 12 in the blue kit, excuse me. Iobi settles it. It's volleyed around. Walter Iobi, the 45-year-old. Number 10 in the blue. Iobi on the throw-in here. Or pardon me, not a throw-in, it's just a restart with the 7v7. 7v7, running substitutions. Much different style of play. Herbert D'Souza, this guy's electric. 3 goals, 2 assists in the 6-3 win earlier. Iobi flares it into the middle. Knocked back to center. And a foul called against Abarrotera. We've yet to see a sustained possession for the team in green, Liga Foot 7. Rodrigo De Silva with it here. He scored the winning goal in the earlier game for Liga Foot 7. Long ball, duel for it. Stopped in front, shot, goal! Liga Foot 7 on the board first. Andre Dos Santos off the bench with a quick strike. Rodrigo De Silva with a beautiful ball. Dos Santos again with the touch. Scored just moments ago. Big punch out from De Silva and a free the other way. A couple players down again, including the keeper De Silva, along with Carlos Carrillo. In addition to D'Souza's prowess earlier today, also Jose Nildo Fio, number 11 for Liga Foot and Green, had a monster game against Mississauga with 2 goals and 1 assist. Another long ball. This time Solis grabs it. Torres lost it away. Dangerous pass. Along the touchline. And another free. A lot of fouls early from Liga Foot 7. Torres helped to his feet. Edgar Gonzalez Diaz Torres. Free kick, good stop, good positioning for De Silva. He had 3 saves earlier today. Another long ball from the keeper. Really aggressive style from Liga Foot 7. They're a powerhouse in Mexican 7-a-side soccer. They strive for technical flair, tactical discipline. Adolfo Diaz Anaya is the general manager. Head coach Marco Goncalves Cardoso. Almost the middle of the first half. Another long ball. Vargas Garcia stops. Fakes the cross. Attempted a heel kick. Now escapes. And all the way back to De Silva. Escamilla Moreno. A far spinner. Abarrotera resets. Started 10 years ago as close friends playing for fun at a local venue, Las Conchitas, and it's really exploded from there. They won their first local championship 5 years ago. They've evolved to win 120 local and regional tournaments over the years. Turnover. Long shot, diving stop Solis. Might have pulled the trigger a little early there, had an opportunity to get closer into the attacking third. Numbers the other way. In front, fake, shot save. Low grab, Solis.
Liga Foot in the green and red jerseys. Hidalgo in the blue jerseys.
Iobi. 121 caps for Ecuador. Number 10 in the blue. Played in 2 World Cups. He's 45 years old. Iobi wearing the captain band. Ponce rolls ahead. A lot of possession. But it's Liga Foot 7 who has a goal on the board. Corner kick upcoming. That stoppage was because you cannot do that off of a goal kick. You can play free flow soccer, kick it wherever you want in regular play, but off of a goal kick, you are not allowed to launch it beyond the last line of defense. Solis. Rush into the middle and a foul. A lot of discontent from Liga Foot 7 on that call from Ryan Sigic.
Just under 8 minutes to play here in the first half. Your score, Liga Fut7 1, Hidalgo 0. Liga Foot and the green and red jerseys, Hidalgo and the blue.
Interesting alignment defensively. Liga Foot 7, a few guys with their backs to the ball. Now turning forward. Rodrigo da Silva very involved, lining his guys up here. Shot pushed aside. Da Silva is big time in net for Liga Foot 7. Scored a goal earlier today and showing his shot-stopping prowess as well. Play continues on this one. No foul call. A rush up. Blocked around and it rolls in. Theo with the goal. Jose Nildo Theo with his third goal of the day, his first of this match. Abarrotera wanted the foul call. Instead, play went the other way. Kind of bounced around and Theo put it home. Cross and blocked out. Liga Foot 7, a 1-2-3-1 style. They desire to sub about every 4 minutes. You'll notice a lot of long passes for Liga Foot 7. They just want to get it and go. Iovi. This is a big game for Abarrotera, having lost earlier today. And having lost 4-1. Goal differential is big in this tournament. Play continues. Biella. A lot of contact in this one.
Attention fans, 2 minutes remaining here until halftime on field 7. 2 minutes.
That's a wasted possession for Liga Foot 7. Da Silva just kicked it all the way to the opposite keeper. But I guess you'll take some of that if that's your style and just how successful it has been, creating opportunities. Ooh, Salinas couldn't keep it in play. About 80 seconds to play in the first half. 2-0 lead, Liga Foot 7. Inside a minute to play first half. Ponce shoots it far, and it's stopped. Far shot to the far post. An easy save for De Silva. Solis up for the final rush of the half. Iobi, Ecuadorian national player. And that does it for the first half. 2-0 lead, Liga Foot 7. You're watching on YouTube in the $1 million winner-take-all the soccer tournament.
You can receive care from the #1 orthopedic provider in North Carolina, locations all throughout the Triangle, with same-day and next-day appointments. You can learn more at dukehealth.org. Fans, let me tell you about Fenton. The action doesn't stop when the match ends. Fenton, just minutes away, is your go-to spot for food, shopping, and post-game fun. Fenton's amazing restaurants and stores are just a short walk or quick drive away. It's the perfect spot to celebrate a win or shake off a tough loss. We'll see you there. Fans, we'd like to thank our community partners, Window Hero in the United States Marine Corps, for supporting TST and help bringing the event to life. Be sure to stop by their tables to learn more about what they do and connect with their teams. We're proud to make them as the part of the TST community. fans, as we begin to start the second half, as a reminder, TST
Second half action here at Field 7, Wake Med Soccer Park, Cary, North Carolina.
the first team to reach that target score wins. Here at Field 7, now starting
De Silva came out far for that. Abarrotera is irate after the previous sequence. Play continues, though. And a blatant push. There comes the call. I think we had some knee-to-knee as Baruch Ochoa is in a lot of pain right in front of our broadcast position. Number 9 in the blue. Substitution here. Ochoa able to get off the pitch. He's clearly in a lot of pain. Very unusual here as two players are just down in front of our broadcast position, but play resumes. They've checked out. Play continues. Shot saved. Again, this is just an unusual visual, but part of the game. We've got Ochoa, who has checked out, but being attended to right as the ball goes by, and he's only a couple feet off the pitch. Meanwhile, Torres is laboring. And you'd have to think Ochoa's in a lot of pain because he's been down for a while. This is not for any sort of call or anything of that nature. And the ball rolls right over to them. It is still 7-on-7. They did sub on for Ochoa. They just wanted him to get off the pitch. He's able to put a little weight on his feet, but Ochoa being helped out here. Abarrotera Hidalgo lost 4-1 earlier to La Bombonera, the reigning champion who's playing on the field next to us against Mississauga Dolphins. Those are the other two teams in Group A. The Bombonera leads 2-1 in that contest. Abarrotera's lone goal earlier did come in the target time portion of the match, so 0 goals in regulation through 1.5 games for Abarrotera today. And that shot ricochets out for a corner kick.
Liga Foot 7-2, and Hidalgo CF nothing. Liga Foot in the green jerseys, Hidalgo CF in the blue jerseys.
Crossed right into the chest of Solis. Too far, and that leads to a goal kick. This is a Liga Foot 7 team that's had a lot of tournament success locally. They've merged 10 from Mexico, 10 from Brazil for the same goal. Trying to win TST despite, as their GM noted, so many epic Mexico-Brazil battles in 7-on-7 over the years, from 3 World Cups, 2 Copa Americas. But it's 10 players from Mexico, 10 from Brazil that have united to make Liga Foot 7. And a yellow card issued to Vargas Garcia. A lot of guys have been going down in this one. Ball blocked out of play.
Fans, you are watching currently on Field 7 Liga Foot in Hidalgo CF. Your current score, Liga Foot 2, Hidalgo CF 0.
An unusual storyline surrounding this match, though, is that Liga Foot 7 originally entered this tournament to participate with Abarrotera sponsorship. But Abarrotera Hidalgo ended up entering on its own, as we have a great stop here. Dos Santos, Solis down. Solis a great save, and now he's down. Valdovino Solis. made a great save, and then the ball ricocheted out. Not sure what transpired there. Hugo Murgo Rios was the keeper in the first game of the day for Abarrotera.
Fans, we have reached the halfway point here in the second half. The score is Liga Foot 2, Hidalgo CF 0. Liga Foot in the green jerseys, Hidalgo CF in the blue and yellow jerseys.
It's unfortunate for Abarrotera. Suffering a couple injuries in this one. Ochoa's still been getting worked out on the sideline following his injury in front of our broadcast position. Now Solis is down. And Solis helped to his feet. Is Solis going to stay in this game? He's down for a long time. Just grabbing at his left elbow. And we continue. 2-0 lead, Liga Foot 7. Into the middle. Turnover. Counter opportunity. Ponce. Crosses far. Torres. Deep strike blocked down. Aggressive play from Solis. Now he retreats. Dos Santos, who scored earlier, crosses wide. Before the injury, though, we were telling you that Liga Foot 7 originally came to participate with Abarrotera sponsorship. Abarrotera ended up entering on its own, and Liga Foot 7 was hesitant to come after that, but got some Brazilian stars to replace some of the Mexican stars that had left. Some of those guys ended up landing with Pumas, but all worked out in the end, becoming this Brazilian-Mexican merge of some of the best 7v7 participants. And it's paid off early. A 6-3 win earlier today against Mississauga, and leading 2-0 here with 6 minutes to go before target time when we add one goal to the leading team's score. First to reach that target wins. Mississauga and La Bombonera currently tied at 2 in the other contest. This is Group A. In front, stopped. Carlos Carrillo right on the doorstep. But De Silva just reached out his hand and clawed it. D'Souza. Hands back. Blocked. Great play from a defender in front of the goal.
If the score remains the same, the target score would be 3.
Volley. Willoff. No regulation goals through almost 2 games for Abarrotera.
Hidalgo CF and Liga Foot. Liga Foot in the green jerseys. Hidalgo CF in the blue jerseys. Your current score, Liga Foot 7-2. Hidalgo CF 0. In just under 3 minutes to play, Chill Target score time.
So Bombonera just went ahead 3-2 on the neighboring field. D'Souza helped up. Chested down. Castro finds Bocanegra. Taken away.
Under 2 minutes to play now here in the second half. Chill Target score time.
Eric Ponce finds Mina Valdez. A minute 10 to go until target time. And Abarrotera really needs to score some goals, not just to win this game, but for the sake of the goal differential. You get the top 2 from each group advancing, and then the next best 8. That comes down to record, goal differential, goals scored are the tiebreakers. Shot blocked again. De Silva standing tall. And cleared. A long run. Solis faked out. And a great defensive play. Leading to a corner kick. A couple of guys helped out their keeper. No. It was a goal kick, pardon me. Final seconds, although there may be some stoppage time here. We did have a couple of very long injuries. Shot blocked. It may as well be a turnover. So much traffic there. And barely any stoppage time despite what was nearly a 3-minute injury for Solis plus the injury to Ochoa. We're heading right to target time. First team to 3 goals wins in the $1 million this soccer tournament.
Target score time here on field 7. Again, your score is Liga Foot 7-2, Hidalgo CF 0. The target score is 3. First team to score 3 wins. A player will be removed from each team every 3 minutes. A team cannot win unless they score 3.
Set for target time. First to 3 wins. Liga Foot 7 in the green. Abarrotera Hidalgo in the blue.
Target score tie here on field 7. Liga Foot and Hidalgo CF. First team to 3 is the winner. Hidalgo CF in the blue jersey. Liga Foot 7 in the green and red jersey.
Free kick the other way. Foul committed. Yeah, perhaps the lack of advancement there, the 8-second rule, a new addition this year, may have been the call. Dos Santos, who scored the first goal of the day. Solis hurls it out. Gabriel rolls it to the far side. Now it's centered and intercepted. But right back to Abarrotera. Late whistle for the free kick. In 1 minute, we go to 6v6 if we don't have a third goal. One-timer, and that is well over everything. De Silva. Back and forth, long kick. Dos Santos can't corral. It's still loose. Now Dos Santos with it, and Solis grabs it away. And we are set now after the next dead ball. You keep going, and then you go down to 6v6. And a free kick. Now it's 6v6 for the next 3 minutes. If still neither team has 3 goals, then we go to 5v5.
6 on 6. Score is 2-0 in favor of Liga Foot. Liga in the red and green jerseys, Hidalgo in the blue. Remember, first team to 3 is the winner. Target score is 3.
Iovi loses it. Now Torres taken away from him. Long ball ahead and back to the keeper Solis. Two-0, Liga Foot 7 in search of a 2-0 start in its TST debut. Numbers are opportunity. De Leon a run on the far side. It's passed to De Leon. It's knocked out in front. Still loose. And possession to Abarrotera. Cross blocked. And numbers for Liga Foot 7. De Leon. goal kick.
Target score is 3.
One-time opportunity saved. Good positioning again to Silva. A minute 10 from going 5-on-5.
Here in 6-on-6 target score time.
Christian Yee. Iovi defends. Taken away. 45 seconds until 5v5. Espinoza. See if we go to 5v5 now or if Ryan Sigic lets this play out. He does. So we'll wait a few more seconds. Next dead ball will go 5v5. Eric Ponce now with the goalie kit for Abarrotera. Smart time to go with the extra attacker, especially being that the next dead ball will result in 5v5. So Abarrotera going for the goal here. Biella, now Ponce. And 5v5.
And we have reached the end of 6-on-6 target score time. One player will be taken away from each team. We are now down to 5-on-5. Remember, target score is 3.
First team to 3 goals wins. Liga Foot 7 looking for a 2-0 start to its TST career.
Your score currently is Liga Foot 2, Hidalgo CF 0.
Ponce for Iovi. The 45-year-old passes off. Iovi, a veteran of 121 caps for Ecuador. A lot of time bled off by Abarrotera. So we keep dropping players. 2.5 minutes will be at 4-on-4 if we don't have 3 goals for a team. Iovi hesitates. Pass knocked around. Iovi in front. Iovi slides it to the near side. Crossed. Nobody home. Torres tracks it down just before it leaves the touchline. Ponce shoots wide. Now Liga Foot 7 going with the extra attacker. De Silva leaves the pitch. The extra player is DeAndrade. Shot on an empty net. Misses wide.
Bird scored 2-0 in favor of Liga Foot. Target score is 3.
You want to hold this for a good last shot if you can until you go to 4v4 if you're Liga Foot 7. Jorge De Leon. Intercepted. Mina Valdez. Passes ahead. Wide for Mina Valdez. Liga Foot 7 just trying to survive this stoppage defensively, and then we'll go 4v4. Easy save. Ponce ahead. Stopped. Iovi, and that's bombed all the way to the other field. Now we go 4v4.
Another 3 minutes in the target score time, 5 on 5. We now go down to 4 on 4. Your current score 2-0 in favor of the Liga Foot.
De Souza back on for Liga Foot 7.
Liga Foot in the green, Hidalgo CF in the blue.
Iovi. Iovi all alone. Great move. He's pushed from behind. Still don't have a call. It's a yellow.
Yellow card has been issued to Liga Foot 7.
That should be a PK. Foul on Lucas Silva. Walter Iovi, 121 caps for Ecuador, 2 World Cup appearances. He's very frustrated here, 45 years old. Still seems to be pretty fit, though. He's on his feet now. Staff described him as humble, disciplined, very inspiring to the squad. Penalty kick upcoming. We're in 4v4 right now. Edgar Gonzalez Torres on the PK.
Penalty kick here upcoming. for Hidalgo CF as we have reached under 1 minute in 4-on-4 target score time.
We're just 30 seconds from 3v3. Torres nets it. 2-1, the deficit now for Abarrotera. Just its second goal of the day. Both have come in extra time, or in target time, I should say. And we go to 3v3. The least you can go to is 2v2.
Field number 7. Your score now is Liga Foot 2, Hidalgo CF 1. Your target score remains 3. First team.
Liga Foot 7 brings in Christian Hernandez Urbina to play keeper in the number 12 kit for Liga Foot 7. Perhaps preferring him offensively.
But remember, the target score is 3. We are starting 3-on-3.
Herbert D'Souza set for the restart. 3 goals and 2 assists earlier today in the 6-3 win against Mississauga. Again, this is a new keeper despite the stellar day for De Silva. Hernandez Urbina slides it to the near side. Couple of fakes. One-time shot, errant. Well over the crossbar. The reigning champion, La Bombonera, just won 4-2 on the neighboring field against Mississauga. So La Bombonera 2-0. Liga Foot 7 looking to go 2-0 as well. Eric Ponce still with the goalie kid on for Abarrotera. Inside 2 minutes. If we don't have a team with 3 goals, we go 2v2. Ponce up top. Some triangular offense. Ponce, a lot of space on the near side, almost 2 guys playing the ball. Abarrotera needs to make a move. Minute 20 to go before 2v2. A lot of space on the near side. Back up top, Ponce. Again to the near side. A near turnover. Now it's crossed. Couple of fakes. Ponce shoots, save! With the left foot, Hernandez Urbina off the bench with a big stop. But now 1-0 and missed wide. No defender there, just the goalie. Couldn't capitalize. Cruz Salinas with the takeaway. No foul called. Passes to his keeper off the ground. Long ball ahead. Bocanegra stops it. Operates to the edge of the box. We've got 2 balls on the pitch. One just came from elsewhere. Hernandez Urbina. De Leon on the far side. Stops. Fakes. Shoots wide. Now we go 2v2. Liga Foot 7 was so impressive in the early minutes of this one, but has not been able to find a third goal. It was 2-0 at half. Now 2-1 with Abarrotera's PK in the target time portion. Every game ends on a goal. Ponce and Jose Valdez for Abarrotera. Theo, the one defender here for Liga Foot. Back and forth. Ponce, 2-on-1. Ponce, great defensive play. Theo scoops it up. It's rolled out for Theo. Nobody in the cage. Theo dashes, top of the box, shoots and wins. Liga Foot 7, 2-0 in its TST debut. Theo with the brace and the game winner for the Adidas Golden Fleece. The tournament admission for life. And how about the performance of Hernandez Urbina off the bench for Liga Foot 7 after a stellar game from the starting keeper De Silva. Liga Foot 7, an outstanding day at TST. 3-1 the winner. So Liga Foot 7 and La Bombonera both 2-0 in Group A. You're watching the $1 million TST.